Just went out to the car, the tire is flat. The question is there a hole in the tire or is there a crack in the rim? Last year I had a bunch of cracks in the rim, so I'm guessing it's a crack. Big question today is, I already called the repair shop, they're available to bring it in. Are we gonna repair the car or are we driving it into the lake? Let's find out. This is the rear tire that's not flat. Now it's very low profile, but it's not flat, you can tell. It's low, but if you zoom in there, you can tell, good clearance. Now, tire number 2. Don't mind the scratches. That was me. Now they're run flats, so they don't really just go flat in that way, but you can just tell by like the overlay on the lip there that they're definitely flat. And I gotta get it PSI'd up, so let's change the mode. Oh. PSI, here we are. We need 38 PSI. It's on bar. 39 PSI. All right, now we can plug the vape in. Oh yeah, these rims are not gray, they're actually black if you're wondering. I can show you. That's a brake dust. Lovely. So let's get this vape in there. I just gotta make sure it went past 2 there so it's not fully cooked. We're gonna check it in a minute and see how bad it is. And I'll give you an update. Car needs a bit of a clean too, it looks like. I plugged it in a minute ago, and then so we can see that since it's been sitting here for about 10 minutes, we've lost 1.5 PSI. But we have great news. I found some random one that I'm gonna use for now. I'm sad to say. Hit a little soft close. I have the lovely check, pressure, then restart, run flat. Now you're gonna have to do this every time. So let me go in here, straighten out the steering wheel. So to do this, you press the home button here, that home button. Media, swipe, service. You have one message, that's about the tires. Go to the tires, reset the indicator. That's okay because we're at the correct PSI currently, and that's what you gotta do. All right, now we're headed to get the actual repair. I'm gonna show you guys along as to what it costs, what that's gonna look like, how long it takes, what to expect. And I'm also gonna compare it to a quote I got from Mercedes. So you'll see what I'm paying to get it repaired and what Mercedes would charge for a new rim, because Mercedes doesn't usually repair cracked rims, they'll repair bent rims. But most bent rims are always inevitably cracked, unless you get very lucky. So we'll see what's going on next. I am not the only Mercedes victim here today. Yeah, I had to Uber home, my rims are cracked. Pardon? All my rims got cracked, I had to Uber home. Oh. Yeah, so they were unable to fix all the rims today, so I just Ubered back home. They said I should come pick it up tomorrow morning and they'll be ready then. And then I'm gonna give an update when I get back to the house on what they said and what my thoughts are on the situation. All right, so as I'm sure you know, we're back at the crib. Now, when I got there to repair, I thought only the front right tire was damaged or cracked, and I could feel it shaking. And I got there and they're like, it's worse than that. I'm like, okay, how bad is it? So they pulled me into the room, and you're gonna see in a video I'm gonna show. Well, it needs to be done. You're saying it can't be done today? Yeah, that's one. Can you show me the next one? I know. It's
this one. One right here.
Number 2.
One right here.
Is that the front right?
This one is, which one is it, 275? This one is the passenger rear.
Really?
Yes. And this one is the driver's front.
This one's cracked too?
Yes, right here. You can see where the B is.
Yeah, it's small. Okay. And then the fourth one?
The fourth one is just bad.
Oh, just bad?
Yeah.
Show me.
And then
On this side, I see? Oh, yeah.
I'm spinning here when you're driving 100 on the highway and jumping easy.
Man, all my tires were damaged. So the front right, the one tire I thought that was actually damaged, was not cracked, it was bent. But my left and both my rear tires were cracked. I don't know about you, just saying, it's an expensive car. It's a premium vehicle from Mercedes. And I know they are low profile tires, but I don't know, man, that much damage. I live in a large city, you know what I mean? Like I don't live in some rural area. The roads I'm on are predominantly smooth. There might be a bump on the highway here and there. In just under 2 years of ownership, I have repaired 6 cracks and 2 bends. I think that's pretty crazy. You would think that the dealer would be responsible for this. I've spoken with them, and not even the dealer, but the manufacturer. The dealer just represents the manufacturer. They say that it's not a defect. So I actually took a look online to see, like, has Mercedes been sued for this? Because even the repair shop I'm at says, you know, this is a common issue. So I'm going to take a quick look online and see about liability. Because to me, in my opinion, I would have thought Mercedes has been sued. So I'm going to take a quick look and see, has someone else had this problem? And if they come to Mercedes and if they try to fight it, and let's take a look at the results. Yes, Mercedes has several lawsuits related to cracked rims and defective wheel configurations. I'm going to also check with ChatGPT. Okay, so notable lawsuits. They have been sued before. It looks like the courts are concluding basically that, look, like, there's not enough proof that they're defective, so maybe they crack easy, but the idea that they're defective, right, that's a much different thing. For example, to say a rim is defective is much different than saying that a rim cracks easily, because to say to, like, the law something that's inherently broken or broken to start with is like a different definition. And so I kind of get what they're saying, although I don't agree, but I thought I'd take a look. Here are the rims in question. These are the rims that always break, right here. That's the rim. Now look, they're very nice. I wouldn't even say they're that low profile. I think that's inaccurate. All right, the car has been repaired. I had to wait overnight to get the repair, but we're all set now. We're all good. I actually got here, I didn't record it, but the tires are actually staggered. The tire on the front is wider, the tire on the rear is wider than the tire on the front. When I got here, I looked at the rim, and it actually looked a little bit off, and I was like, what is that? It turns out that, I guess, I think they had someone new here working. They actually put the actual rubber tire on the wrong side. They put the rim on the wrong side. The front right tire was just on the back of the car. It should have been on the front of the car. And now everything is looking spick and span, and we're all set to go. But he noticed something. He said that my front left tire, the metal is exposed and that it needed to be replaced. That I should do it as soon as possible. So unfortunately, I'm going to have to do that as well. Is what it is. All right, guys, so I'm back. On top of that, I guess there's a hole in one of my tires. Something's up. It's aged. So that needs to be replaced. I probably bought new tires 8 months ago. The total damage was, and I'm going to pull up the invoice and show you. Zoom in. The total was $791. Sorry, here's the following repair. And now I'm going to give you a comparison of what it would cost to get a rim repaired by Mercedes. This is the quote I got for actually getting the rims replaced, which was an option. So as you can see there, depending on the front and the back, they're a little bit of a different price, but they were $1,500 a piece for the rims. It would have been $6,200 just for the rims. This also doesn't include labor, probably another $1,000 to take them all off and on at a dealership. And to get that rim, you got to buy it from manufacturer because no one can reproduce these rims. These are Mercedes specific rims, etc. So that's the difference. So you could say I had a big savings today of, about $5,000. Anyways, that breaks down the whole experience of getting the rims done. It'll be same time next year because these break every year, as I said. Every year I crack all my rims and every year I get them replaced. So, that's just another cost in the treasure chest. That's the way she goes. And thanks for watching.